Hey there, how you doing? We're going to be doing a Tabata exercise today, and so I've got that listed for some of you to do, and it's very simple. This is a movement exercise where you're working on moving in different directions, and so you'll see what those are in a moment. And these are really easy to kind of get a hold of and figure out what you're doing, and you can add and change to them and make them your own. And you can do them several times. Basically, this one is 4 minutes long, as you can see here, and it's 8 cycles that we're going to do, and we're going to do just 4 activities. This is the finish right here, but when you start it, you'll see. So we're going to do 4 activities, and we're going to do them 2 times. Okay, so I'll get it started here, and then I'll talk through it as we go. And it's good for you just to kind of watch what I'm doing, and then when you go out to do it, you can find this uh, you can find it on YouTube, or you can find it on Google, or you can even get this on download it to your phone if you have that ability too. But it just kind of keeps you moving, and you're working and then taking a break. So here's what it looks like. So I'm getting ready here. I've got 6 seconds to prepare, and then I'm going to start out with just running back and forth in a small space. So I'm going to run back and forth for 20 seconds just to kind of warm up, but I'm moving forward back and forth across a small space. Right. I've still got 10 more seconds to go there. And this is simple for you to figure out. And then you can hear it ticking down on this one. So, okay, I stop. And then I'm going to get ready for the next exercise. And so the next exercise that I chose to do is just side steps without crossing my feet. I'm just going to slide side to side. So just always never letting my feet touch, and just going right across, and they're not crossing back and forth. 10 more seconds of this one. And don't worry, notice I'm going nice and slow. You guys will be wanting to go much faster because you probably can, but start nice and slow, and be happy doing that. And some of you are going to do things much better than I'm doing them too. Okay, now the next one is we're doing just back steps. So just big, giant back steps, switching from side to side. This is a great movement to be able to do, especially like in volleyball. You're just moving quickly with big, giant steps backwards. All right, you're switching from side to side. So these are great for, if you're guarding someone in basketball or playing volleyball. Okay, and then our last one is called the grapevine, which you've probably seen before. You're just crossing your leg in front and then back around again as you go across. You'll see my right leg goes in front and then behind and in front, behind and in front. Now I'm switching, going the other way. So start nice and slow, stay low, and you won't risk falling over if you stay low. You'll look much better than me doing it, I'm sure. Okay, so that's the first round. Now we're going to do the second round. So starting over again, and here I am just walking around because I'm confused, but now I'm ready. And I'm just jogging, right? So we're back to the very first one again. It's just 20 seconds. You can do anything for just 20 seconds. But I am breathing. This is getting me going. So while I was doing this, I'm getting my heart rate up, and I'm starting to breathe more. And I'm in a very small space. But I'm not getting bored because it's over. Just as soon as I'm getting bored, it's done. And time to change to the next thing. So now I decided to move over here so you could see me from the side angle, but I'm just going to do side steps again. Sliding, feet don't touch, never cross and don't touch. Staying low, I could be a little bit lower, and I've got my arms out for balance. Okay, you can put music on while you're doing this too, especially after you've done a couple of these a couple of times. Have music on your headphones, and you just know what you're doing. All you really need is the timer. So once you get an idea, so now here I'm doing back steps again. So I'll be backing away from here. Giant steps, right? So look how far apart my legs are. I'm not crossing my legs ever. I want to keep my balance. My head is looking forward. I'm looking where what's going on in front of me. So if I was playing basketball or volleyball, I could see what's happening. Just big steps. I could take even larger steps if I wanted to. Okay, we've got 2 cycles left. So here we are. We're on to our grapevine. And going front, back, all the way across. I should be looking straight ahead though. So my head is looking where I'm going. You'll be able to balance after time doing this a couple more times, but try to look straight ahead and stay as low as you can. Good. This time your feet can cross. Oh, and that was it. That's the last one. I'm sorry, I got off on that. So there you go. You did 4 activities, and you did them 2 times each. And 4 minutes is done. Your heart rate will be up. And now what you can simply do is repeat that again. The first time is usually pretty easy, and then it's the second time that you start to get a little bit more of a workout in. But this is great for change of direction, and that's a great skill to have, to be able to move left to right, forwards and backwards, and just have control of your body. So this is a great exercise to do. This is called a Tabata. We'll be doing lots of these throughout the year. I also call it Fury sometimes, because 4 minutes of Fury. I like to say that because it's furious. So sometimes we're doing some activities, and furious means doing them very quickly, as fast as you can. Right? Knowing that you're going to get a break. So you're working hard for 20 seconds, knowing that you'll have 10 seconds of break. A couple important things to remember when you're doing it, though, is to make sure when you finish the work that you're doing in 20 seconds, know what you're doing next. So you can either have it written down so that you can remember, and then transition to the next thing that you're doing. What I was doing there was all pretty easy to transition from one to the next, but sometimes it can be a little bit more complicated. If, let's say, you're doing push-ups and now you need to get on the floor for the next one and do sit-ups. During your rest time, you need to be switching and transitioning from one to another so you're ready to go for the 20 seconds that come up. Okay, that's your movement exercises, and what you want to try and do with that is do them at least 2 times through. If you can do them at least 2 times through, you'll be doing good for yourself. That's at least 8 minutes of exercise, and obviously you can do it more. If you want to do 3, but I'd like for you to start slow and just be very confident in yourself in doing at least 2 times through. And it's a great cardiovascular work too in a very small space. Okay.